Wana MCG hoye.
Throughout the years, I've asked many girls and staff members about the most significant change in their lives. Now, at the time that I'm leaving Moving the Goalpost, I think it's time to share the most significant change in my life since I've joined MTG. Let me start with telling you some of the important moments in my life that have brought me to Moving the Goalpost in the first place. The first moment is when I started playing football in a club in the Netherlands. Football was then a boys' sport, so I've always had to defend the rights of girls to play football. My parents always supported me in what I did, so also in my choice to play football. I'm still grateful for that. My football club, and I think it's the same for MTG in the case of our girls, was a place where I built my confidence. I discovered that I was a good footballer and a valuable team player. It was there where I first became a leader, when I started doing football coaching. I loved it, and I was found good enough to be admitted to a professional sport coaching institute. Another moment that determined my professional career was when someone at the coaching institute where I was trained talked about using sport as a tool. And although I was only 16 years old, I knew this is what I want to do, changing people's lives through sport. As a result, I worked for 20 years in a mental health clinic where I helped people to discover and get grip on their emotions and behavior. Through sport, of course. My passion for traveling, volunteering in development projects and sport came together when voluntary service overseas placed me as a Football for Development volunteer in Moving the Goalposts. Although my friends and family are always happy to discover that I haven't really changed when I visit them in the Netherlands, the fact is that my life has actually completely changed since I joined MTG. Volunteering and later working in MTG has made me a different person. Working with MTG, girls, volunteers, staff members, stakeholders, donors and partners has taught me that the world is a different place than I thought it was. I think that now I've started understanding what it is to be disadvantaged, disempowered, to be denied rights, etc. I've always been better in learning from experiences than from books, so MTG has been the perfect school for me. I have enjoyed all the discussions that we've had about girls' lives, about community development, and about new ideas on how to improve what we are doing. The MTG management has always encouraged me to explore new approaches or to do something that I had never done before. That has turned me into a professional in sport for development and an M&E professional. I certainly would have never guessed that this is where and who I would be 11 years after joining MTG. I want to thank you all for being such a big part of my life and allowing me to be part of your life, and for making me part of MTG. I've learned a lot, but most of all, I've enjoyed every minute. People in the Netherlands sometimes ask me whether I would come back to the Netherlands. I always reply, who wants to go back? I want to move forward. And the fact that I've been offered a position as impact manager in the NAS Foundation and that I'm now leaving for Mumbai, India, has everything to do with MTG. It's a sign that other professionals are seeing what MTG is doing and how we, you, all staff members in MTG, are contributing to make MTG the fantastic organization that it is. After all, tunaweza.
Wana MCG